You know how this goes. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified. Like, share, subscribe. Hello, 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 millionaires. Well, you just walked in on me working on row 5 of granddaughter multicolored blanket. So, this is the last block for row 5, and then I'm going to connect it to row 4 and the rest of them. I just wanted to get you all in, get this video started. Part 5 of granddaughter's blanket. So, also you have to realize it's taking me a little longer, millionaires, because not only am I doing one seam per block, I'm also doing this, I'm doing the seams in between, sewing the actual seams down. So there's even more sewing. So there's triple the lines. Okay, 3 lines instead of 1. So yeah, it's taking me a lot longer. Plus I'm doing a whole lot of other things. So how you guys doing today on this wonderful, what's today? We're on track. So today is Thursday. So you will get this video on Friday. Yay. I hope everybody's doing great. So we have literally gone through this whole week working on this blanket, and we have gotten all the material together. We have gotten, and that's going and buying some more material. We have cut the blocks out, and we have laid them out, and we have started sewing. So that's what we got done this week. So next week I'm looking to be being done with this blanket. What you guys think? Next week we better be done with this blanket. But a couple of them days I might jump in and work on our series, the scrap blanket that we putting together. I want to make a scrap block. And I don't know, I may put some of these solids in it. I haven't decided. Okay, so I will see you guys in a few minutes when I lay this out on the floor so we can see how it look with row 5. I mean, row 4. Row 4 through 1. Okay, I'll be back. And there is row 5. Whew. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Every time I put another row on, I like it even more. So let's get a close-up. Yeah, we got some misbehaving squares in here. And I had to do some things at the last minute. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so this is the last completed row here. Started off good. Look at the seams, the center seams. Whoop, messed up. I'm talking about went directly wonky right there. And then it was just over after that. I literally had to add a piece onto the last square because it was just too far off. Just too far off. So when I say we piecing this together, we piecing this together. But I still love it. It looks great. It looks great. So on to row 6. All right, let's go. Man, as I had to stop for a minute and take some because the red one is getting on my nerves. It makes look how it just go down. It's not lined up correctly. Then I end up sewing way up here. So when I get ready to open up the seam, I can't open it and sew it down. So I have to come back, sew up under there, take that out just to have some, because it moves down, man. It moves. This little shiny, silvery red one is the only one give me that doggone problem. The only one. So guess what? I won't be using no more of that material unless I'm making you know what? I think I make grandson a Superman cape of his own. Put his name on it or something. Look at that. I done jumped clean to something else, millionaires. Oh, shoot. You know what? This thing scared the mess out of me. That just scared the mess out of me. Listen, Linda. Let me, all right. Okay, so yeah, I'm finna pick this out, y'all. I done got hot. So after row, what is this? Row 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't even know what row this is. This should be row 6 or something. 7, 8, 9, 10. This is row 6. So after row 6, I'm gonna call it quits on part, whatever part we on, and we're gonna move on and get back started on this tomorrow. So we ain't gonna stop until we finish. But I'm gonna do as much as I can on the daily, I promise, okay? I don't want y'all to have to keep coming back to the same old thing. Nobody's complaining, but you know, I might get a complainer. I don't want to hear it. Why you taking so long on the project? Because I watch people who do projects and they say that people complain about how long it's taking them. Oh, Lord have mercy, I cut myself right in the crack of my finger, and I just put the thread through it. That felt like punishment. That felt like punishment, and I ain't did nothing wrong. Okay, so now that gives me a little more room to fold and sew. Lord, that hurt. Let me go on across because it goes all the way across. And then this red is unraveling. So I really need to make sure that I sew it down so it doesn't unravel and come loose. If I sew it down, then it'll stop unraveling. Yes. So this is maybe the 3rd time I've had to take something loose and redo it. Yeah. It's a thing. So you just undo it, pull the thread one side, turn it over, pull the thread on the other side. And you got it going on. Okay, I think I should be good now. Well, I have something to fold down. Oh, Lord, mayonnaise, it's a struggle. It is a struggle. I enjoy sew, though. I really do. I really, really do. If you sew and you ain't sewn in a long time, get your sewing machine out. If you ain't never sewn, buy you a cheap sewing machine from Walmart and just start off with some easy projects. Sewing is not hard at all. Not hard at all. Now, when you get all into the measurements and all that kind of stuff, y'all see what I do. I do what I can do. And it always turns out pretty good. Because I tell you, them measurements, they get me every time. Just like on here, lines are not going to square up. But if I really wanted to center my lines, it would take me a minute, but I could get it. I've done it before, but I really had to do each block and make sure it lined up. I almost had to cut each block as I put them together. I have the other one over here. I need to use it. I don't know what I'm gonna prop it up on. I have to stick it on something. Anyway, so how y'all doing, millionaires? How are y'all doing? I love you guys so much. You are doing so good. Watching my videos, commenting on my videos. I appreciate it so much. That's the sewing machine shaking y'all up out the case. This ain't gonna work. You're gonna keep falling out. So I will be back when I am done. See, I got another piece. And I looked at this to make sure everything, I had enough on the seam allowance to sew it down. Look at that. What am I gonna do with that? They're moving. You see how far down that is? It wasn't down like that when I was sewing it, I promise. Look where it's approaching. The red. The red. The slippery red. It probably slid up. Okay, so guess what? I gotta sew that and then take out the top seam because it's not enough to finish. So again, I will be using the seam ripper to take that out, but let me go ahead on and sew it where I need it to be. Yeah. Okay, let's get on here. We need a little more space. Make sure we bag up good enough. I could tell I actually went up on this section. I don't know if I can blame me or the doggone shiny red material. I don't even know who to blame. Alright, so I got another seam, and I'm going to take out that top seam, and that'll give me plenty to fold over. So here I go again. Here I go again, ripping a seam. Yep. Let's see, what else we gonna do, man? Oh yeah, I think maybe, I wanna say tomorrow, soon, cause I don't know if I wanna go and try to finish this blanket and then jump on the scrap blanket. I'm ready to make a scrap block. I feel like one of these evenings I'm gonna come in here and that's what we're gonna be making, a scrap block. So if we do, don't get confused. We will come right back to granddaughter's blanket. We are not leaving granddaughter's blanket until we are done. But to take a break and just to do the scrap, I want to do a scrap. I'm in the mood. So yeah. Then I don't know what we're doing after that. I need to get back up to Blue City Thrift, because that material, that purple and black and gold material I saw, especially that black and gold, I could use that because my bathroom is black, gray, gold, and I can make something to go in my bathroom. Something for the toilet, or you know, a toilet lid, or something to go on the back of the toilet, or anything to go in that bathroom to match those colors. So I really want to go back up there and get that, but I'm sure by the time I get there, it's probably gone. I'm not the only one shopping for fabric up there. All right, you guys, I'll be back once I get this attached to show you the outcome. And it's supposed to be row 6, okay? I'm losing count of what part of the video we on, what line we on the blanket. All right, see you in a minute. Millionaires, I got all the way to the end, and look, another one. This is mauve and orange. I'm going to blame orange on this. I ain't going to even blame myself. But I can't do nothing. So this is another one. I'm going to have to pull out the doggone. So please don't feel bad. If you have to pull out the seam ripper over and over again when you're working on something, just pull it out and get it done. The faster you get it done, the faster you can move on, millionaires. Because accidents are going to happen. Mistakes are gonna happen. We are not perfect. So yeah, but you can fix it. Yay, we can fix it, you know? Yay, we can fix it. That's another one I went up on. That's me. I don't think I can blame the material or anything, man. I think that's all me. That's all me. So let me get that one. Just letting you know what I'm going through, millionaire. That's why it's taking me so long to do things. Stuff like that, you know? Accidents are gonna happen. So I got my second seam. You can't see it right down here, which is where I'm supposed to be anyway. So now I'm gonna take out that top seam, and I have something I can sew down. So I just wanted to show you another boo-boo. Another boo-boo. When you sewing this much, I ain't pinning. I haven't pinned anything. That's another reason I'm having problems. If I pin it, then guess what, millionaires? It's not gonna move. So please pin your fabric, pin it, use those clips, whatever you gotta do, so you ain't gotta go through what I'm going through here. Because apparently I cannot stay in a straight line But that ain't gonna stop me from not pinning it. You know what I mean? I don't want to pin it. It is what it is. I pay for it, don't I? I'm paying for it. And if I'm willing to pay the price for not pinning, then I'm paying the price. I'm not gonna pin. Not ever, but this time I just don't feel like pinning this at this point. Ooh, that was hard. So there you go. I got one side taken down, and let's get over here to the other side and pull that thread. And you pull it over, grab that thread that's loosened from you pulling it, and pull again. Thread will cut you, millionaires. Do you hear me? Some good thread will cut your hand. And this is some tough thread that I'm using here. Then I keep getting it in the cut. I already cut my hand. Anyway, okay. Now, that's the last one, I believe, and then I'm done. And we can look at this thing. I still got to do the other side of this, but, you know. I shouldn't have to take anything else down. Shouldn't be any more mistakes. I just wanted to show you that. Yay! Row 6 millionaires. We have 1, 2, 3, 5 rows to go. So we over halfway completed with putting our squares together. So show you some problems that I'm looking at, but will be straightened out, I'm sure, when I start really getting these put together. So down here, the red and the green, I literally had to add a piece to the red and the green because somewhere I have gotten off on sizing. Now, I did remember that I had a lime green piece that needed a little piece to go with it. I found the little piece. I never put it together, but I did find the little piece, and it's like, okay, where is it? I couldn't find the piece that was missing, the little piece. So it's in here somewhere, too small. And look how this one look. It looked like it's too big. So I don't know. I got off somewhere probably with the seams and all the things. But when you finish, millionaires, it's going to look like $1,000,000. You'll never know the difference, I'm sure. That's how it all does. You have to trust the process. Trust the process, okay? So we're going to get this together. So this side over here is where we're going to add a long 11-piece seam line going down on this side. So hopefully we'll get to cut off a little bit of that extra right there. It don't look bad though. It look kind of cute to me. I don't know what's happening. Okay, so that's gonna be all on this for tonight. I will complete a couple of rows tomorrow when we get here, okay? So hold on. So yes, we have come short way in a long time, but we are coming. We are going to make it, okay? I am so happy that we have all the colors that this is what I was thinking. Now, the next blanket I want to do with colors, I only want to do 2 colors. I don't know if I talked about it or not. I want to do 2 color block blankets. I think that is so cute. White and black checker. Of course, I want white and black checker for my bedroom blanket. And I want, like, let me show you. It's these 2 colors. Where is it at? I wanted to make these 2 colors. I don't know how many squares I have. So I don't know how many I can get. But I want a blanket with just these 2 colors right here. Why do I love that put together? Just these 2 colors. Nothing special. Just zoom, zoom, zip it up. No extra seams. None of that. Just these 2 colors together. Not even sashing. No. Just this and this. That's what I want. So let's see how I look when I come with the next square. So we may be able to do a little something with this before I even get to the black and white one. But the black and white one I really, really want. I don't even know who I would give this one to. I just know I want to put these two colors together. Just these two colors. So I'm going to put together what I have here, which is not that much. And I do not have any more of that mauve material. So it'll be a small blanket. A small blanket. Nothing wrong with a small blanket. Nothing wrong with it. So yeah, millionaires, I appreciate you guys so much for putting up with me all of these days. Look, I'm emptying these things. I didn't even know I emptied that. This is the pink I was just using. So I'm going through these little threads that I had. I mean, quickly. That's something I haven't purchased in a long time. Threads, needle, notions, sewing notions. I have not bought sewing notions in a long time. And I need every notion you can think of. I need blade. I saw a young guy that I watch. He took his rotary blade and put it right through a blade sharper. It was a little flat, not flat, but you know, it laid out. It's about this long, and it had the opening, kind of like. Let me show you. Eating popcorn. Wait a minute. Sorry. It had the openings like this. But it was long. See, this is the fine side. You rub the knife through. This is the coarse side. And you roll it through. And that's what he did, but his was long. And he just and sharpened that thing. So instead of me constantly buying circular blades for it, just sharpen it. Just sharpen it. I did not think of them having a sharpener for that doggone thing. And I said, that is so neat. Let me see, where is it at? I want to see if I can even roll it through. It's in the bucket where it's supposed to be. I'm looking everywhere else, and it's where it's supposed to be. Okay, so. See, it won't. It won't even reach down there to get to the sharpening part. So, I'm going to find that sharpener. And see, this one takes a small blade. That's a small blade. So I make sure I get the sharpener that this can go in. Now, it'll still cut you. It'll still cut you, but it's hard to cut that fabric. It's hard to cut that fabric. So yeah, I'm looking into that. I need all kind of notions. I need all kind of notions. And when I'm in Blue City, over there in the sewing section, I be looking. I ain't found nothing yet. Now I have found some thread over there, but not really nothing else. Just some thread, nothing else. I be looking though. I look because they have little notions and stuff, but a lot of that stuff be outdated and old. A lot of things like those patterns and stuff, they're really old. So yeah, lots of the fabric is old. I mean, this is stuff people probably had stored. Somebody died. They, instead of throwing it in the garbage, they give it to Goodwill. I mean, not Goodwill. They give it to Blue City Thrift. I haven't been to Goodwill in a very, very long time. And I wouldn't mind going to Goodwill. But they are so expensive now. I'll be scared I find something I want and I don't want to pay that price for it. Because they have gotten expensive. What is this thing? It seems like it's hot in here. I'm going to take this down a notch, y'all. Yeah, but it's getting late. It's getting very late in the evening. I have chores to do. I'm going to get me some easy steps in today. I was telling everybody on Living Life United that I have really depressed myself with getting my exercise in. Just even getting my steps in. I have literally depressed my brain when it comes to that. Because when I get started, I can't keep it just light and easy. I get into it and I get to
you know, flailing my arms and just really going. And then the next day, I feel it. I'm hurting the next day. My arm, oh my God. And they say it's coming from the center of my back. The doctor swears up and down, everything I am feeling is coming from the center of my back. I mean, when I feel whatever that is, like electricity, I don't know, it just comes up my back and it goes through both of my arms to my fingers. I literally can hit or twist the wrong way, bend the wrong way, and it will send that electric shock all the way through to my fingers. That I know is coming from the center of my back. But there's things on the left side of my back. My leg is so weak. I mean, is all of that coming from the center of my back? I asked her, is the pain in my fingers, this numbness that I have on my finger, this pain, now maybe so, but the numbness cannot be coming from, look at me sweating, the center of my back. But she swears up and down, everything's coming from the center of my back, so I have to go through the back people. I have to go through the back people. So, since therapy, it seemed like it's been since therapy I have been depressed, because she would massage my back. It felt so good. She said, do this and do that and do this, and the next day I would be hurting. And she said, oh yeah, we probably irritate. Well, why are we doing this? So it's done got in my head, I'm not gonna do anything and won't nothing hurt. If I don't do anything, nothing won't hurt. But I can't stop moving. I'm gonna move regardless. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always have my move. I'm gonna always have my standing, and I'm going by my watch. I'm gonna always have my move, always have my standing, but I may not have that brisk time in there, because that brisk is what gets me in trouble. So I said, my grandson took out the squat machine. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I know y'all remember the squat machine. I been gave up on the squat machine because it hurts my back when I'm using the squat machine. So I'm not even finna do that. So I been gave up on the squat machine. Well, grandson come and he take it out. So he took it out and he left it out. So now when I come through here or I'm in the kitchen, I'll jump on here and do me like 10 squats and then go on about my business. So I said I would do that through the day. Long as it's down, I ain't gotta pull it out. It's easy. Just jump on it. I do me 10 squats. I go on about my business. Do me 10 or 15 squats. Go on about my business. As you know, through my day. And I did that yesterday. And I said, if I wake up this morning and anything is hurting, I'm not gonna do it again. I woke up this morning. The normal pain that I have on my left side and in my thigh is all I felt. And that's the normal amount of pain, the way it felt, everything was the same and nothing changed. So I'm gonna continue to do it until I ain't gonna say until something happens, because I don't want nothing to happen. I'm gonna continue to do it unless something happens. I will. Now, when I love my trampoline. I did my trampoline and my lower back hurt me all day the next day. So scratch the trampoline. So this right here, and sooner or later I'm hoping to get my infinity hoop back. That thing right there was a dream. It didn't hurt my back at all because I'm standing. All you're doing is standing and you're going from side to side. That's it. Your lower body going side to side. Didn't hurt nothing. Got my 30 minutes in. I would even work up a little sweat. You know what I'm saying? You can work up a sweat on that thing. And it didn't hurt me. So I got to get my infinity hoop back. And I'm going to do my modest walk. And I can't even fool with Eugene. Eugene do too much. Eugene do so much that I would just be, no. Something would be hurting the next day. Fooling with Eugene. I mean, if he just do a regular walk, Eugene got to do the arms and my arms. And I think my arms are mostly because of my dialysis. My dialysis arm. I think it's just, I can't do all those things with the fistula in my arm. It bothers my arm. So he do so much with his arm, and he started doing it. He make me doing it. I'm doing it. Let's go. And then the next day, I'll cross here. You know, I just, no. But I feel like even if I don't do it the brisk, that I still do enough to stay, you know, I ain't gonna say healthy, but still have movement. My body will still be used to movement. I won't just be stagnant and just a freaking couch potato because I just can't sit all day. So I just don't get my brisk in. But I'm going to get my moves and I'm going to get my standing. So all I can tell you, millionaires, if you can't do it, don't hurt yourself. Because I'm not going to be in pain, but I'm going to keep moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to hurt myself, but I'm going to keep moving. And that's all I can say. Don't hurt yourself, but just try to move as much as you can. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. Don't be a couch potato. Don't be a couch potato. I mean, they have, you know, they got the sitting stuff. They do too much, the ones in the chair. Because if you're sitting in the chair, you got to do all this to get your heart rate up, to get you sweating, to get you going. You need to do all this. And this right here, no, just that. Right there, all this pain up in here, that's all I feel, just moving this. And it probably has to do with my fistula on my arm. But it still feels like my back because it's in my back. It's in my back, so I don't know. I don't know. Sitting on our couch, oh, pain in my back. Pain in my shoulders, pain in my neck. I don't know, man. I don't know. We're going to find out. We'll find out. When I find out, I surely will let you guys know because I'm going to be going through a place called Ortho who works on your back. I'm not doing no more therapy. I don't want to hear it. Therapy, food. I don't want to hear nothing about no doggone therapy. That don't fix it. It don't. So I can't do the medications that can help it. You know what I'm saying? Not fix it, but probably slow it down. I cannot do the medications because I'm a kidney patient. So I just want to know what is happening. Why is it happening so fast? And I need all this kind of stuff in my charts. I need all this stuff wrote down. I need to know what it is. I need to understand what it is. Y'all ain't telling me nothing. Y'all ain't telling me nothing. And I ain't satisfied with that. So that's another long journey that I'm going through. That's another long journey. I mainly use this hand because this one right here, no. And I need to know why. What is that called? She said it's probably just arthritis from, you know, using them, getting older, all that. Well, if that's what that is, then put that in there. Show me where it says your hand's going to get numb. And I need to know all the symptoms, all what I'm looking for, and what's finna happen to me. I want to know, since you know what I'm saying? Somebody should know something if it's that common, because that sounds common to me. So let me know what's happening and what's finna go on. Am I finna be like Fred Sanford? You know what I'm saying? Y'all watch Fred Sanford? When he always talking about his arthritis and stuff. Am I gonna be like this, where I literally can't use my hands no matter what? I'm praying. Pray for me. Pray for me, millionaires. Okay. So anyway, that's the end of this for today, you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. And I'm going to make sure to do as many lines as I can do, okay? Even if I do something outside the camera, which I need to, so when I come back, it'll be done and we can move on to the back. I'm ready to move on to the back, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus the extra row we putting on. So we got 6 rows to go. 6 down, 6 to go, okay? 6 down, 6 to go. I will see you guys in the next video. I love you guys so much. To the moon and back. And please let me know if anybody who I added to my thanks wall, if you don't want to be up there, please, please, please let me know. I hope everybody saw their names. I love you guys so much. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I'm here sharpening your world. Was that corny? Was that the corniest thing you ever heard? Well, I'm here with my sharpener, ready to sharpen something. How about that? Is that better? Love you guys. Peace. So, did you like, share, subscribe? Did you hit the bell to be notified?